Oh, they're just going. Alright.
Oh, we're going.
Wait, are we live? Wait, can they hear us? Oh, hey, hello people. Yes. This is the race between Headstrong1290 and myself, JP.
Very nice. I'm confused. I've been thrown into this.
Yes.
Oh, the pixels, I can see them.
I think there was tech difficulties. Yeah, the stream is definitely lagging a bit. Oh, we can't hear you?
I've just realised my mic is muted this entire time. I literally said I was ready to go. Fucking hell.
I see.
It kind of threw us in the deep end.
Oh, hold on, you can hear us, right? I think I have stream audio. Can you confirm, Headstrong?
Well, I can hear audio on stream, so that's... You know what we're doing this. Okay.
Alright, but yeah, I'll let you two commentate. I've commentated plenty.
Okay, well, I guess
will try my best, yeah.
Oh, apparently the music's here too.
Okay, for once it's nothing to do with me, so... Very, very interesting. Give me a sec, I'm watching an ad. Okay, there you go. Okay, we're in. Yay! Race for JP versus Headstrong. This was earlier today, I believe, which is
Yes.
very nice.
Headstrong's got a very small lead off at the start, but this is a game where there can be a massive difference made by one mistake, so I wouldn't worry about a small lead at this point. It'd be interesting to see if both runners do the same things. Like, are they going to both go for the decimal pair? Yep. I think the first big thing will be whether they go for the JPtje skip. It is quite a new and difficult trick. So.
Yeah, I expect Headstrong will. She is pretty good at that. It saves a lot of time as well over doing the actual JPtje. So yeah, so a lot of this early game right now is just finding a zoomer. If you find one of them, you're fine for the rest of it.
Yep, finding zoomers, getting to a master as quick as possible, and yeah, then we'll see what they go for, because it is a big risk to go for that. But we'll see what they do.
Yeah, that's a fast tomb right there for Headstrong. Nice, she's in. Yes, this is a Mars tomb skip. Skips a lot. The skips about 60% of the game, I believe. Something along those lines. It's a big sequence break. Sequence breaks are fun, I think. Yeah, they are. They're fun.
Yo.
Hello.
It's the boy.
I was in the shower, my bad.
That's all good, homie. What's up?
What's up? Is this the pre-recorded one?
Yes.
Okay.
Wild Rubik's appeared. Okay. Oh, on my end, the stream has just frozen.
Yeah, I can't see anything either.
Well, this is off to a great start. Oh, we're back.
It looks like Headstrong is going for the skip and gets
very
the
successful
vulnerability first try, so that's good.
Yeah, I think she is one of the best at doing JPtje skip. It's very, very nice to get consistently.
Yeah, I know Headstrong has put a lot of time into JPtje skip, along with a lot of other runners.
Yeah, I did that a lot. I just grinded for a week straight. Now I go for them in runs.
It looks like JP's going for it as well.
Or is there something else?
JP got it first time as well. Both runners JPtje skip first time. That is very nice.
Not yet.
Headstrong having a little trouble with the webs. Okay. Apologies, Rubik's. We did kind of interrupt you there.
No worries. I was just asking if there was another stream, or if we were just looking off of the Twitch stream. I wasn't sure if there's a less delayed one that I could watch.
Unfortunately not. This one was pre-recorded, as there was no host earlier today, so...
Yeah, and we had some technical issues setting it up, so we don't have another stream to watch.
Gotcha. One thing that's cool about the tombstones that Headstrong's doing right now is not a lot of runners have done this, but she's got them memorized.
JP unfortunately made a mistake and is going to have to do it now.
That is 40-second time loss now, I believe. I could be wrong.
Unfortunately, that's the risk of doing it.
Yeah.
Pretty unfortunate.
Yeah, if I were him, I would have reset a long time ago. But you know, it's a race. You can't exactly do that. Headstrong, how do you say she memorized the tombstone patterns?
Yeah, so there's a handful of runners who've actually memorized the patterns for right tomb, just because it's a little bit faster than it's a little bit easier. You don't have to pull up your sheet every time you go for runs.
Yeah, that's commitment. I respect it, honestly.
Yeah,
Mine's sellotape to my walls.
If you're like a top level runner.
Yeah,
but I do recommend it.
There's only 6 patterns, so it's not like an impossibly, you know, an impossible barrier for a new runner to do that either.
It took me an afternoon to memorize them personally, but you know, it's not, yeah, like you said, there's only 6 patterns, so and I think like 3 of the patterns are pretty similar with the tombstones you hit, so it's not really a huge ordeal to memorize all of them because you can kind of relate them to each other.
Yeah, and you can
very nice.
You can always just look at a cheat sheet as well.
Yeah. Headstrong got the... Oh, no. Never mind. I thought she got 5th hit on the...
Yeah, she sadly missed both on there. That was a nice bomb, though.
JP had a little bit of trouble with this hover, but looks like he's got it this time around.
Okay, Baron didn't fire another bomb. That's a tiny bit of time loss. Shit, he has to get back into position to fire another bomb. So, okay.
Baron did shoot 2 that time though, which is really good.
I think that was a 737.
Yeah, 737 on last hit though. That's pretty decent. Sub 8.
Good. It's sub 8. I think world record has sub 7. So just to give you an idea, so that's 30 seconds off of like what you want for best case scenario. I don't know what like best is that you could get for Praxis, but especially with Dax or Chase Skip, you can do it a lot faster now.
Yeah, sub 7 is definitely very impressive, but sub 8 is definitely nothing to just to overlook. Still very, very decent time to get out of Baron.
So throughout the run, you'll probably see a lot of random hovers in the city with the jetboard, just hitting random checkpoints, skipping parts. It looks like Headstrong's actually opting not to do the one there.
Yeah, Headstrong has an issue with her controller, so she, I think, is probably just trying to avoid certain hovers that aren't like huge time saves or are super important to the run itself. So that's what I'm guessing, at least.
Yeah,
it sounds like a good decision.
She has also been running. Yeah, she's been running hoverless a lot recently, as well. So that's.
She recently got world record too. So congrats on that as well.
Congrats to that one, Headstrong.
See if JP gets 5th hit. Unfortunately not. That's okay. First phase doesn't save as much time as second.
That's that's unfortunate. The amount of times Baron infuriates me, honestly. He's not fun to play against. Not fun to fight.
Just a lot of RNG.
Yep. Especially when you're trying to do it quickly and then... I do believe there are certain manips that you can do for Baron though. Or like very slight manipulations on where he's going to stand.
Yeah, for third phase you can kind of move around the arena and try and manipulate where he stands. For third phase, you usually want to start in the center so that you can get both bombs. You don't have to wait for another phase to get another set of bombs, as well as it lessens the chance of the first bomb exploding, kind of what just happened with JP. So,
Yeah.
unfortunately, Baron Prax has shot 2 bombs, but decided to blow up against a rock on the second one, and it looks like Headstrong autopiloted the the hoverless movement there.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
She's been grinding
She
that.
also had a very clean fortress just before as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Into sewers. I completely forgot the name of that. Into sewers for Headstrong though.
And
He's
JP
very
is getting
making
out
good
of
time.
tune. You'll notice in sewers, Headstrong is going to be doing a lot of zoom-ins is for lag reduction. Ouija does it a little bit, I believe. Not quite as much as Headstrong from what I've seen. But sometimes she'll just be staring at some, brown spots in the sewer to reduce.
I see. Yeah, I'm a smelly PS5 runner. I don't know any of that.
JP opts to take a zoomer to talk to Torn.
I've been doing that a lot more recently, actually.
Oh, he gets off to do the hover.
Fair enough. I've been doing that a lot more recently as well, but not
And
after
does
Death
it get
or
fortunately. Oh, I'm going for it again. You want to aim for between the windows there, because there's like a spot where there's less collision. As long as you get your camera out of bounds there, you can get that death warp. It's pretty easy as long as you can get the hover.
Headstrong's going for a small skip here.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like she's got it. By killing those 2 enemies really fast, it stops them from appearing behind you.
a little bit of
Mm.
time save.
Yeah, it's good to just be able to keep the NPCs moving the whole time. Because
Yes.
most of the time you're just waiting for them.
It's a very auto-scrollery type level as well, especially if you don't wait for them. Or at least, well, if they're waiting when you're hitting them, I mean. Or hitting enemies.
You have to be careful too when you go forward in sewers, not to go too far, or else you'll fail the mission. Also, I'll note too, Headstrong did say she did mean to do all the hovers, but autopiloted hoverless strats for some of them. So that's where that is.
Obelisk grind gonna do that to you, I suppose.
And JP missing the first attempt. Have to reset and try that again.
Oh, well, that
Yeah,
was really...
that's unfortunate. It was close,
Yeah,
honestly.
that was close. You usually can't get that get enough height there if you miss the first time.
Bit of bad angle
Almost-
there, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. So one thing that Headstrong is going to be doing in sewers here is you want to conserve your ammo as much as possible to save the yellow ammo for bomb bots. You want to leave sewers with 100 yellow ammo. So what she's going to do is she's going to try and hit every metalhead with exactly 3 shots, which is as many as it takes to kill the metalheads. And then by the end of this, hopefully she should have plenty of ammo and not have to get anything extra before bomb bots.
Yes. That's I can't add to that honestly, yeah, that's pretty much that.
Yep. Ending with 101, which is pretty good. As long as you're over 100, you're good. You can get
Yeah.
away with 80 and get 1 crate outside of the underground.
I don't, yeah. I tend to just grab them anyway, just for safety, you know.
I see what you're talking about now, JP. How you said you don't do the pause there. I don't know how that works. I don't know how you're able to get that without pausing.
Yeah, again, stinky PS5 runner, I don't have to pause there.
Yeah, whatever.
Fast load.
I was actually really unlucky. JP jetballed it off the edge, and
Yeah.
He landed on the guards. Oh, that's
there was a guard right there. Yeah.
The Hellcat. So he's got to dodge all of these bullets while hovering the sewers.
Matrix style. I believe in him.
Unfortunately, doesn't get the hover here. Ooh,
Thankfully,
one
there
health.
is a
Pretty
restart
careful.
warp at the start of sewers, so health shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, it should be a problem unless he gets hit before getting to sewers.
Yeah, he looks like he's
Which he
fine.
looks like he's good, yeah.
He got long load, or at least a slightly longer load as well on the door. Actually, no, he didn't hover. That doesn't matter. It
See,
takes
Headstrong
a
gets this
second.
hover going here.
Autopiloting hoverless again, I suppose. That one.
Yeah, it does not go for the hover before bomb bot.
You know, overall, still pretty decent. Making still pretty decent time. The pixels I can see on my screen right now are very nice.
Hey G3, are you the one?
Yes, I believe he is the one hosting.
If you share your screen in Discord, will that like mess up the stream at all for
I
you?
think so. This computer's already really struggling. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
More problems,
Okay.
yeah.
Just pause it and play again if you buffer for a long time. You should catch back up.
Okay. I just wanted to see.
Yeah, that's all good.
So Headstrong's just coming up to the last bomb bot now. You'll see that she.
Oop.
Oh,
There it is.
that was strange. Well, you would see that perhaps when JP gets there, what the runners will do is stand like underneath it and kick it and shoot at the same time. It's actually the kicking that does most of the damage. So
When you
It'll always
stand under the
surprise
bomb
me.
bots and kick, you actually hit the bomb bot every frame, I believe. So
I-
it does a lot more damage.
yeah, I think it like adds another kick worth of damage every time a bullet hits it or something like that. So
It's a
Yeah.
nice way to clear it very quickly. JP isn't actually too far behind right now. Obviously, he's still got the entire Bombards mission to go, but he's not. Overall, he's not in a bad place. I'd personally say, but we'll see. We'll see how the rest of this goes.
Headstrong, of course, going to be going for the lap skips here, which
Refresh.
Headstrong actually a bunch of years ago, before these new lap skips came up, she was the one who put a lot of work and effort into the original lap skips to get them to work originally. So if you were pulling your hair out trying to do that, you have her to thank. And we'll see if JP2 has a good amount of ammo here after leaving sewers.
Yeah, I was always tempted to ask Headstrong how to do the old ones, but then the new ones were found, and I started implementing them in my own ones. It was very nice. They're nice and easy. Well, the easier anyway. They're nice and easier to set up, I'd say.
Yeah.
Easy
JP was
to
talking about
execute.
using. Yeah. JP was talking about using red gun for some of the. It's if you are low on yellow ammo, which is a pretty good idea. Obviously, you can't get range.
Yeah.
It looks like he's leaving with like I think I saw 92 yellow ammo. So.
That's not too bad. You can
Yeah.
always.
No. I think you can.
yeah.
I think you can get away with doing the mission with 92. You might have to use a little bit of other ammo, or you can just take the half a second it takes to jump through the ammo crates at the beginning of, or at the outside of the underground, of course.
Yep.
very
I mean,
good race
it's-
from Headstrong.
Yeah, that was right. I didn't see the
Very clean.
overall
Oh.
time.
And Headstrong
Oh,
grabs a
that's
Hellcat.
interesting.
Let's go.
Sometimes
So,
you don't get much choice about which vehicle you jump in. It decides that which
Yeah,
one you want
hip-
for you.
yeah.
Hit
Looks like she's
boxes
going
you.
for this hover too, which I don't actually see a lot of runners doing, but it is a little bit faster.
Yeah.
I was unaware of this hover's existence. I'll be perfectly honest with you.
One funny thing about the Hellcat is because it's so heavy, what you can, if you go really fast, and well, if you just move and then jump out, you just get so much momentum. And if you jump out, get back in, and jump out again, you just go flying. So you kind of saw that with Headstrong when she jumped out of the Hellcat. She kind of went flying. Also, JP not going for the hover, which I think the hover, when JP was running the game, I think I was running with JP back in like 2018. That hover wasn't super common. There were like a couple of runners doing it, but yeah, I don't blame him for not doing it. I didn't do it for a while either. It also doesn't save that much time.
Yeah, I kind of
hover by
joined the
Headstrong, too.
scene. Yeah, I kind of joined the scene when like pretty much everyone was doing that kind of thing. It was ingrained in my memory, so I go for it
Yeah,
every time myself.
at that point, it was a few years old, so people
Yeah.
were already kind of doing it. But
Very interesting
Yeah.
to know that though. That's very very cool.
I remember when Siki had the world record. He just started. I remember when he started doing that hover. So I'm pretty sure it was around 2018 when people started implementing it. Been fun learning new strats. Yeah. JP. I mean, I took a long break too. I think we probably stopped running around the same time. It only took me about a month to PB again. So it hopefully if you want to get back into rearing up again, you should be. I remember you being a pretty good runner too, so we had similar. I think you had a better time than me actually for a while.
Very very cool.
So actually, one thing here is Headstrong is going to be going for hover or not hoverless,
Ringless.
ringless. Did JPtje go for ringless?
I will be honest, I wasn't watching that race. I had to go downstairs to do a thing. So
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't think he did, but I also don't remember watching that part of the run. So, ringless is basically if you miss a ring, a lot of people casually will have to start over. But if you play it perfectly and follow a specific route and don't touch another ring until you just hit the end trigger, you don't actually have to touch any more rings. You think he did it at the end, not all of it? Okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
only
ring-
fail the mission if you miss a ring and touch another one. But if you don't touch any for the rest of the mission, you're okay. And it does save a little bit of time too, because you can cut some corners and things. So.
Yep.
It's really hard to save time doing though, because the rings give you a speed boost every time you go through. So if you kind of bump into a wall, you kind of gain your speed back as soon as you hit another ring. But without the rings, you kind of have to slowly ramp up your speed again.
52 race there.
Some of the driving becomes a lot more difficult without rings as well.
Yeah.
Definitely. It can save time, right? Or am
What,
I?
ringless?
Ringless
Ringless.
saves about 5
Yeah,
seconds, I think. If you
Yeah,
do it
well,
perfectly.
Head-
Headstrong
it
just
fast,
got a
yeah.
52, right? Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
So, you can get like a 59 or 58. You might be able to get a 57 with rings. So yeah, 5 seconds sounds about right. I think it's 5 to 9 seconds, but I could be wrong. Headstrong
So
did hit a
pretty-
few
pretty
walls
decent time
on
save.
the way, so it wasn't totally perfect.
Yeah.
And she still got a 52, so that's really good.
It was still very very clean.
Also, Headstrong does a lot of fast strats that not a lot of runners do. Ooh, JP got unlucky with that lap skip. But the movement here just speaks for itself. She does 2 hovers with an extra side flip. It's a little bit faster. She doesn't have to get off the jet board. Oh, but she misses the trigger. No.
Oh,
That is unlucky.
No. Backup
that's
isn't
not
bad
too.
though.
That's not too big of a mistake, though.
No. A lot of runners will kind of freak out there and restart mission, but you can just get underneath, hover straight up, and still make it.
I'm going for Dead Town, Ghost Town right now.
Sketchy.
Yep.
Okay, no. She's got the go.
Yeah. Yeah, I've recently
Maybe
taken a very
taking a,
similar angle. On that
Guard
one.
zoomer. Looks like they both opted for the guard
Hellcat
swag
strat,
after
yeah.
after class 2.
New strats, take Hellcat, Pog. But yeah, going back to the fast strats point you made with Headstrong before, she's an incredible runner.
Yeah, Headstrong
Honestly,
is definitely like one of the best runners of this game, you know, of the Jack series in general. I think she hasn't
She's,
really touched the other two games in a while, I don't think, but the time she's put into Jack 2 is definitely like set her
Oh, JP failed the
oh yeah.
restart up there.
Yeah,
That's
I was
unfortunate.
wondering if that might be an issue with the guard zoomer.
You can definitely get it with the guard zoomer. That might not. Yeah, he opts to try again. Lucas got a 153 with rings. Holy cow, I didn't know that. Okay.
And Lucas is built different, I guess. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, Headstrong is definitely an inspiration to a lot of runners. She is definitely an inspiration to me, especially.
148 without. Okay, that makes sense.
A little heartfelt story there. Keep up the good work, Headstrong. Very, very, very good.
Definitely a pioneer of strats, that's for sure.
JP on the hover to Peacemaker right now.
And oh, unfortunate.
Oh, it didn't load
JP
in,
doesn't
yeah.
get quite close enough to the door to load the Peacemaker room, so ends up falling out of bounds and has to.
It's going to be a
That's
short trip
unfortunate.
that it takes to get there as well.
Okay,
Since you
Headstrong has
Headstrong
just used the restart warp strap here. I found out about this about an hour ago.
Yeah, I just found out about this now, so I'll have to look into that.
I think it saves time. It
Well,
definitely. Yeah.
yeah, it saves time.
It does.
She
it
didn't
does.
even have to get off of the pedestal. That that totally makes sense why that would save time because you don't even have to get off of the thing. The
Yeah,
elevator.
it's based on the camera. I think you turn the camera when you go around, like to the right when you go around those rocks and restart warp. It puts you right next to Samos for some reason, so that's always nice.
Yeah. So there's a restart warp you can do before or after this mission. For the Protect Samos. Now, for a while, people were doing it after, but you can only do it one or the other, because if you do it once, then it won't work the other way. I guess it was not recently found, but people started recently believing that it was faster to reset warp before, and I'm definitely a believer now, that's for sure. After seeing that, I didn't realize you could reset warp so early.
I didn't know it existed, honestly. That
Saved
was
6 seconds, apparently, according to Headstrong. Also, Headstrong is going to be trying to punch these guys, get as much ammo as she can, because
she's
for
looking for full Peacemaker armor right now.
Yeah, you need full Peacemaker in order to do the second phase crew or third phase crew skip.
Yeah, OG actually has a really interesting strategy for this mission that makes the doing the reset warp before the mission even faster, but I don't think we'll see any runners go for it because it's quite risky.
It's
You can do a hover over a wall and skip the last few guards and skip a bit of travel time.
Yeah, I think it's like if you watch a hoverless run. No, not hoverless. What is it? I saw some strat in some run that was pretty impressive, but it is pretty hard.
Yeah, since Headstrong can't restart the mission, there she just before the mission panned over to the guard zoomers to have them leave, she left the area a little bit just to get a little bit ahead before the mission actually ended. If any of that made sense.
And then you have to do you have to hover in a specific spot to leave, because if you just hover up to the top platform, then the elevator doesn't show up, and you just kind of sit there and wait for nothing to happen.
You have to hit it triggered,
JP
right?
getting a 2 flat too. That's not bad.
It's not bad at all. Arrow race, not bad at all. Headstrong doing another ghost town right here, saving a little bit of time. Okay, that's 2 exits from the stadium that have either hit guard zoomers or stolen guard zoomers. JP has he's got the police on him right now. Naughty, he hit the guards and they weren't happy about that.
Pretty new thing here. To Headstrong is going to be jet boarding to destroy eggs. It's a little bit faster than using a zoomer, just because there's a hover here that you can take that makes it a little bit faster.
Yeah, instead of falling out of bounds or pausing out of bounds for the Peacemaker room to load, you can just hover straight over the wall. Saves you going all the way around, which is very nice.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure how much time it saves. Ooh, JP getting it. Okay. Cool.
The free fall there
Oh.
as well, just a re-angle. It's very, very nice.
Nice. So, as I'm sure you folks are aware, for the next two missions here, after getting the lurker mission, you can't die, or else you have to make an extra minute drive to back to where you came from. Jetboard to Vin saves 3 seconds. Okay, so it's not as much as I thought.
JP, he fell into the room there.
Yeah, the thing about using the jetboard is it's actually slower than a zoomer. The only part where you save time is by hovering. So
Well, that's unlucky.
Exactly.
I don't know if we saw what JP just did. He tried to ghost town. I believe he got the hover, but he fell back into the room. He fell back
Oh,
into the airlock room.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. So I'm sure if JP would have done this race to actually right now, I would have known about the reset warp there to get you where he needs to go, but that's all right.
Yeah, a lot of strategies I'm gonna have to adapt, I guess.
A lot of new things.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I just genuinely didn't know.
Well, I don't think that's gonna work, JP. with the
I
two-seater.
respect I respect it honestly.
determined to make it work. I don't think she'll have any trouble with it, but it can be quite difficult starting up. There's a lot of like awkward angles, platforms, and parts that catch fire and things like that.
Yeah, to go fast in that section, it honestly requires such impressive movement. Like I
Definitely a
tend
lot
to
of
take my
practice.
time. Yeah, I tend to take my time just so I don't die for no reason.
The part that makes it scary is that if you do die, then you have to like do an extra drive afterwards. So
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm sure we'll see some very impressive movement from Headstrong because, well, she. There you go. I need a drink from that one. Ooh, very nice. She went over the invisible wall there as well. There's a little invisible wall that I believe you can go over.
Invisible wall.
On the edge of the elevator, you can just go through it. You can go through it without the elevator actually stopping. So when it's like just above the door,
I see.
you can fall through, and then it saves like a little second. I'm sure someone in chat can
opting not to do the hover. Probably another one of those hoverless moments. Just hoverless things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can hover up that shaft. It's definitely faster, but she decided to take the elevator there. Not that much time, but...
leisurely stroll up the elevator, you know.
And now
Yeah.
since she didn't die in the last 2 missions, as soon as this door opens, she can reset mission and end up right back at the lurker mission, which saves about a minute of driving.
Didn't realize this was a hoverless tournament. Yeah, did you not get the memo as well?
And then JP thing, trying to collect as much ammo as possible, so that they can so he can farm the peacemaker ammo for crew.
Yep.
Why practice any percent? True.
Exactly.
When you got hoverless world record, why do you need any percent practice?
Exactly. Yeah. Big GGs to that one, Headstrong. Congrats on that world record.
So there's a lot of tricks you can do with these Hellcats to manipulate kind of how they move. For the first one, you just kind of shoot it down, get it out. The second one, you want to shoot it slowly so it moves faster towards the vent, so you can get it to explode and hopefully get the lurker to shoot over towards the vent, not have to pick it up, kind of like a... Well, Headstrong did it. And then you'll see with the next lurker, she'll just shoot it down. And actually, the next 2 lurkers, you pretty much just fire away and get them to blow up. Before the one closer to the vent, if you shoot it on the left side, you'll see her trying to get the Hellcat to... Oh, JP failed. Dang.
Oh.
That's very unfortunate.
was grabbing a drink
that's
from
a
your
big
fridge.
time loss. That also means if you die in that mission, that means you can't reset
restart
warp
warp ammo.
after
Yeah,
after
no.
to get to the end, unfortunately. So that's pretty unfortunate for JP, but you know, at least you have more opportunity for ammo.
Yeah. Rest in peace, baby Samos, in JP's run right there. You
So
will be sorely missed.
she killed this last lurker in the corner so it didn't shoot into the water. Because if they shoot into the water, well, lurkers can't swim. So you lost 3 minutes. Good job. And you have to start the mission over, basically.
Oh, it's the worst, honestly. I mean, sometimes lurkers can swim. They become Jesus in some scenarios, believe it or not.
Sometimes they'll walk over.
You just walk on the water, just walk through the wall.
And then it turns out to be just as bad because you can't get them in the sewer anymore.
Yep. You'll just shoot them out of the Hellcat, and then they just walk into some random building. You're like, bro, that's not your house. You have to go into the sewer. There's a hole right there for you. That's not even usually there. Actually, I think they are usually there during the game.
Yeah, my man's just casually invading someone's home. You know, just appearing through the wall like, hello, how are you? God, lurker AI in this game is not the greatest.
Another race, some more lap skips. You know how it goes. Headstrong is going to be doing class 1 lap skips here.
Hey, why do the race when you can fly over it?
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, this one's a lot easier than the class 2 one, but it also doesn't save nearly as much either.
It doesn't save that much time, and you have to get them pretty perfect in order to actually save time. A lot of runners will struggle with this because they'll do the lap skips and then still get like a 2:04, which is a normal time for an average runner who doesn't do the lap skips. So it's a little confusing when you're like, I did all the lap skips, why did I actually save any time? If you don't end up close to the tunnel, or if you don't have like a second boost to get you going, you don't actually save any time. So it's definitely worth practicing if you want to put them in runs, instead of just kind of throwing them into runs because they're free and everyone says they're free. Like, definitely make some time to make sure you're actually saving time doing them.
Yep. Ooh, JP didn't. Okay, never mind. He did. He was taking a little longer to load though.
Yeah, when it takes it's not there instantly when you go through.
PS2 things, I suppose.
No, you're fine, JP. You're fine.
Yeah, I'm definitely a culprit of that. The live class 1 lab skips.
Yeah, 148 is pretty good.
Ooh, JP didn't fully load the ghost town. That's unfortunate.
Oh dang.
Took a
Yeah, you
death
have to
there,
you have
yeah.
to like select pause for a second or two to
Just
actually load
lets
it
it
unless
load,
you're
yeah.
PS5 scrub.
You just hover over it, you know, and just
Yeah,
don't have to pause
just
at
rip
all.
it.
Maybe eventually I'll buy a PS2 and do runs in this game on a PS2.
It'll
Eventually.
feel better.
Ooh,
I don't know, JP. I don't think you've ever been able. I don't think we've ever been able to just rip it unless you've been on PS3 or 4 or 5. I'm pretty sure you've always had to
can.
select pause there, unless you have like,
You
if you have a 90K, sometimes you can get it to
you
work.
just
but-
it's kind of you'll die a lot if you don't pause, but it can happen sometimes.
Yeah, if you have a 90K, you can kind of send it, and like sometimes it works. I think during like just kind of messing around, I've been able to get it to work a couple times on my 90K. But yeah, on PS2, it's always worth select pausing for like a second or two just to make sure it loads.
Yeah. Oh god. I'm alive, don't worry. Okay. Headstrong is about to do the Explore Palace hover right here. Just you know, why do the mission when you can just, you know, go to the end?
Hover over it.
Yeah. Why do the mission when you
She
can just
does. Oh
finish
no,
it?
just kidding. Never mind. I'm pretty sure almost every runner does it this way now. I've always done it this way, but I've seen a lot of runners in the past go for when you go over that wall, you can go onto the other side of the elevator, like a 90 degrees to the other side at the end of the level. A little bit riskier, and I've never liked doing it. As soon as I saw that other strat, I started doing it because it's like a lot easier.
Yeah, the other way you have the risk of just getting, like, you just get sniped immediately sometimes, and there's nothing you can do about it, and you fall straight in the hole.
Oh no.
Yeah.
JP says you're gonna love the way I do Palace. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Well, so I'm guessing JP is letting on that he does it that old way.
He does it casually, what do you mean?
I think I've heard people say it's like a second faster. I don't know if I believe it, but
I think it can be faster to do the fall. Oh, Headstrong.
Oh, Headstrong had a bit of
ooh,
trouble with the
yeah.
hover and ended up in a strange spot.
She's been doing
No.
hoverless. She knows the strats. She can do it. Well, she's gonna do
Oh,
an
she's gonna do
bounce
the
here.
hover bounce.
Yeah.
Nice.
Trick you don't actually see in any percent is this ABBA bounce, found by runner ABBA Bob like 10 years ago. I don't even know how long it's been, but
10 years apparently.
not actually 10 years, but a long time ago. Basically, like if you're stuck in a dive state, and you're not like sliding or anything, and then you try to jump at the like at not like if you were to do a ground pound high jump, but like if you were to do a like a tall jump, because Jack crouches at the very end of that like animation. You can get a really, really tall bounce, and so that's what she uses on that pipe to get over the wall there.
Very nice. That is mostly used in hoverless, I believe, just to get over that wall.
Yeah, it's useful in a few spots. That's one of them. That's been a hoverless strat for a while, but you don't often see it because people don't really play hoverless all that often. It's a very cool strat though.
Very cool indeed. Yeah, Headstrong just did a a double Peacemaker stack charge there, which charges 2 Peacemaker stacks instead of 1. So it fired 2 shots at the same time, pretty much, and it dealt double the damage it normally would to Crew. Just slightly faster on his health bar there. And there's another big one coming up here, actually, which is the 5 Peacemaker stack. Which I'm still confused how it works, honestly, but, you know.
So how it works is Jack pulls out the yellow gun to do shot on that gun. Oh, and she misses it. That's very unfortunate.
Oh, unlucky.
If not all the shots hit at the same time, then he gets iframes, and the
Next phase starts still.
the next phase starts. But as I was saying, when you spin and shoot the yellow gun, it shoots 5 bullets. So you pull out the yellow gun like you're going to shoot those 5. Will always come out. But then you pull out the Peacemaker and you hold it, and those 5 shots will still automatically come out. But of course,
no,
since you're
JP.
holding it, they'll just stay stacked. So that's how that works.
Yeah, JP just died on Destroy Tower, very sadly. That
Very
will mean
unfortunate.
he has to do Drive of Shame. But yeah, that's that's basically that. How many
So
did she actually
basically,
hit? How many did Headstrong actually hit? Because Crew's health bar was still full, pretty
I
much.
think only 1 hit, yeah.
yeah.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, if that happens and like say 4 out of the 5 hit, there is still a thing where Crew will have already taken that damage, so in the next phase he'll have like a lot lower health. But
It may have not hit Crew directly and just bounced onto him.
damn, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So
Either way, cool
this
trick.
is the part of the game where a lot of hard locks happen. One notorious spot for hard locks is right after Metalhead Mash, which is the mission, obviously, that Headstrong is on at the moment. So you'll see her do some like anti-lag strats here after to hopefully, prevent a crash, but it doesn't always work.
Yeah, it's because the little spoiler for Jack 2 here. There's metalheads come into the city from this bit and start attacking after this minigame. So the game attempting to load all of them in kind of causes a lot of lag, and it can cause a hard lock, I believe. But yeah, it's not nice, especially in a run. You know, you're hard locked there, then it's game over at that point, I suppose. But yeah, we've found a way to negate that. Well, negate it as much as possible.
Yeah, I mean, it still happens, unfortunately. I remember, I think it was when I was derusting one of the first times since like since like 2018. I was doing a run, just like a practice run. Yeah, see, she zooms in and everything. I paused and I said, all right, well, is it gonna crash? And then my game had already crashed at that point. I was like, am I gonna unpause and it's gonna crash? I unpaused.
Oh.
Oh, actually, I didn't unpause. It was
Just
crashing.
nothing happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
the
that's
fun part.
unlucky. Yeah, I think it's definitely happened to Ouija a lot as well, especially when he was on like really good world record paces. I know he's complained a lot about that in the Discord.
Any runners that have gotten a decent amount of runs into endgame know the pain of that crash spot.
So we might see some different movement from Headstrong on this mission, because I think Headstrong does some hovers that most runners don't.
We'll see if she goes. I don't know. No, she doesn't go for it.
Oh, perhaps not.
It is risky.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
remember.
very risky.
Yeah. There's a hover you can do right at the beginning of this chase sequence that saves 5 seconds, 8 seconds, something like that. And it's very precise. Your camera's locked. It's blind movement. And Headstrong, I'm pretty sure, is the only one who does it. Ouija went for it. Okay, so Ouija went for it, I guess. But I haven't even been able. I've only
Oh,
gotten the hover
is
like.
Headstrong going to be able to get it
Oh
out the corner? Oh,
no.
that's
Oh,
right.
Oh,
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 wow.
I've never seen. I've never personally been able to get it out of the corner. Didn't know you could. That's cool.
that game bent to Headstrong's will right there.
I guess so.
That's pretty cool. Oh my god.
That was a good save.
Yeah, that was
That's
really good.
very good save actually. Holy. Yeah, I've had it there when if it gets caught in that area, gets caught in that little area, I couldn't get it out at all, no matter what I tried. So it just exploded and I had to do it again. Just, wasted a little bit of time.
One of my favorite skips is coming up. Shaft
Uh,
skip.
The shaft.
Can I'm hyped for shaft skip. I don't know. I think it's such a cool little abuse of the uh, way the game loads in levels. I think it's really cool. So,
So, oh,
Hmm?
were you wanting to explain it, or would you like me to?
either way, you can.
So, it's very interesting because the palace actually has two entrances. One's at one end of the city and one's at the other. And what you can do is you can load in that entrance to palace and then drive to the other entrance and kind of leave it, and the rest of the city will load in. So
Yeah.
Headstrong will try.
Oh,
What?
she hit the death plane.
Yeah, hit the death plane. She didn't get the load in for the palace either. So she's just gonna
Yeah.
go the regular way, unfortunately.
That's unfortunate.
But
How much time would you say she lost because of that then? If any.
solid.
Maybe 10 seconds going for it.
Yeah, it's all 10 seconds, and then it's another 15 seconds slower to take the drive rather than doing shaft skip itself. So around 25 total, which is a lot.
Yeah,
But
it's pretty difficult and also pretty new.
yeah, Ouija came up with a way to make it easier. Before you had to do this really precise hover over Mars Tomb, which just was
Pain.
it was awful. On PS2, it was almost impossible to do consistently. Lost 30 to failing it overall. Yeah, so that it's a lot of time if you miss it. But Blappy, I'm not sure if you finished explaining it.
We'll leave it for now since we've got other things going on.
Okay. Reason why I had strong pause there
I like
is
that, yeah.
the notorious crash spot there as well.
I like that. I respect that.
So the runners do have backup saves set up for the case of a crash because of course it's JPtje. But of course, I mean you don't want to crash because it makes everything more complicated.
Yep. I made my backup saves this morning for our race tomorrow, Rubik's, which will be very nice. Rematch of the century right there. Yes. The backup saves are in specific areas, just to let the runners go back to them areas, just in case a crash does happen. Saves them, just completely forfeiting because of a crash, which is sadly out of our control if the crash happens. So.
JPtje missions are pretty annoying when it comes to level select. If you mission select to certain missions, then the game just breaks sometimes, where like you won't be able to do anything. Like I remember I level selected to like Mars Tomb once, finished Mars Tomb, and then all the missions before Mars Tomb were still not marked as completed, but Mars Tomb was. Like I didn't have red
I remember
barrier pass or anything.
Yeah,
it's
I
really
remember
weird.
that actually.
So that's why we have very specific saves and very specific spots, because some missions from level select work fine, or mission select, I don't know. Some missions in mission select work fine. Others just kind of break everything, or they don't follow the route that we do for any percent, like where missions aren't completed yet, because they branch off and it gets pretty annoying.
Pretty clean defense stadium from Headstrong there.
Yeah.
We're about to see JP is about to go into Explore Palace.
Oh yeah, JP
So-
was talking about not getting the reset.
Oh,
That's here,
that's
unfortunate.
unlucky.
Hey, I'll say zoomer hops back in the day were not a thing. I had to learn those as well, and they were not super easy to learn. So I don't blame you, JP.
I can barely do them. Oh, pardon me. I believe.
Yeah, it's quite tough.
Yeah, I don't think the camera is high enough there.
And there is like
Or
the
maybe. I don't know.
alternative is to just go around that corner and reset walk as well, but it does lose a bit of time.
Oh, it worked.
Oh, you didn't know how you had to press L1 until after the race. I see. Yeah, that would make it a little bit harder. Just watch
Oh.
that guy dive in front of. Actually, the movement Headstrong. I would. Man, two really cool perspectives right now.
Yeah.
Headstrong doing some movement to construction site. I love this hover.
Very nice hover when it doesn't hard lock your game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's this door has a chance to hard lock. I've hard locked. I've said it before. I've hard locked 3 hours into an all missions run at this door. It was so sad.
Especially
Yeah,
if
unfortunately,
you
the
get
longer you
shot.
have the game running, the more
Yeah.
what is it? The more
Okay.
likely you are to crash.
How does JP
Unfortunately.
do it? He does it that way. Okay.
Oh my God! What did you just do? What was that? Did he do a ground pound? Did I miss? Did I miss something? What?
No, that's the way I used to do it. That's the way I used to do Explore Palace, but there's a little pipe at the top. I don't know if someone mentioned that before. There's a little pipe at the top that you can get stuck on and just slide
Yeah.
off to your death.
Yep.
So,
And that's why I don't do that. That's why I stopped doing that. It
yeah,
sucks. Headstrong about to beat the game. About to finish this off once and for all.
honestly, it's
This
been
is
pretty
on pace to
clean
be
from
a sub
Yeah, this is a
Headstrong.
really, really solid run for Headstrong. There was a few mistakes, but this is still like 58.
Yeah.
Up ahead, the cutscene there. Gonna hover up over to the final boss arena because why do the level when you can just go straight to the boss?
Yep. Got all this game. JP getting a nice long. Never mind. He dropped the hover. I'm pretty sure that was a good lineup too, JP. It might have been a little too high though. I know you can hard lock if you hover too high. Yeah.
Final stretch, the last phase of the fight.
Yeah, it's gonna be a low 58.
That is a very good run.
Oh, JP getting sniped.
And that is
Nice.
GG's for Headstrong.
58-12, I think.
Yeah.
according to
Yeah,
the timer.
GG's.
on screen.
That's good. That is a solid run for a race, especially. That is
Yeah.
a solid run.
58 is a nuts time. In general.
It's the time I'm aiming for when I eventually get Sabala. So, you know.
Nice job, Headstrong. Good run.
GG's. Teach me your ways. Very, very good run. Very clean overall. Few hidden mistakes here and there, but you know, I suppose that's bound to happen. Yeah, bound to happen sometimes. Especially since Headstrong, you mentioned before, I believe you haven't done an any percent run for about a month, considering you've been on the hoverless grind. So that's very, very well done.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I was expecting to see many runs that are sub 1, to be honest. So.
Oh, can we watch the Mogul Money? Can we put Mogul Money on?
That will not stop being suggested to me, and I'm like, I don't want to watch it. Why is it still being
It's like
suggested?
it's good. Okay, I'm a Ludwig viewer on YouTube at least. I watch his videos. I think Mogul Money is a good show. Not to pull away from the Jack stuff, but
Okay, so JP is going for Chris.
Oh, you didn't get the shot.
Okay, we've got another chance.
It's okay. Yeah.
Sorry, chat. I just definitely never.
JP, I want to teach you an easier way of doing that. This strat. Boomer has a video on it, and it's dated and it's not as good. So basically, if you want to do the peacemaker stack, it's really it's you just press 5 buttons. You jump,
There you
spin,
go.
down, left, and shoot. Hold shoot.
Bam. There you go. That's
That's it.
that's the skip
That's
right
it.
there.
It's very simple. I think Boomer does a good job of explaining how it works, but it's not the easiest way of doing it, I don't think. So, you want to put all your guns away, and then jump, spin, and then D-pad down, left, hold, shoot. And if you do that, you'll get it every time. It literally doesn't even matter how fast you do it, as long as you press the buttons in those order.
Very nice. We need to expose Jack's speedruns. Yes, expose his pre-recorded runs.
I think
The
the next
winner-
ones
The
are
runs
live.
are live and the commentary is
Yeah.
pre-recorded.
Yeah.
The commentary's pre-recorded. Yeah, exactly. So you put all your guns away. You put all your guns away. You jump, spin. You take out yellow. You take out purple, and hold shoot. Just like if you have your game on, just do it real quick. It works.
I'm gonna do that now, actually.
I was in Ricky's chat and he was trying to learn it. I literally just put X circled down right. And he's like, "Oh," and then he got it. It's easy. I think people don't realize how easy it is because the tutorials on YouTube don't really show the easiest way of doing it.
I do it a very strange way. It's not a strange way. I think I do it.
I think that everyone
original way.
should do it the way. I literally don't even think about how to do the trick. I just press the buttons.
Press the button. That should be an emote. That button.
Yeah. That'd be funny. Oh, did I say left? I'm pretty sure it might be down right. I meant to say, if I said left, I meant right. Yeah, that's my bad.
Whatever the peacemaker button is. There you go.
Yeah. I don't know my ups and lefts.
Damn. JP coming to underport right now.
Yep. Misses the skip first try, but that's all right.
That's alright.
Headstrong's still on Metalhead Mash, so he's got a lot of time.
I believe in you, JP. You can do it.
You have to split. You have to make sure that all your weapons are put away. But it works, I promise. Jump, spin, down, right. Hold trigger. That's it. That's all you got to do.
Sure. Okay, right, I'm on a second through phase. I'm gonna do it now. Right, I'm gonna do it right
Wait,
now.
keep it on that frame. Keep it on that frame.
Okay. I'm gonna do that right now, and if it doesn't work, that's unfortunate.
It's what I promise it works. If it's not working, you're doing it wrong. I have my game open. I'm gonna do it right now.
Over there, just having fun with
Yeah, I just did it. Actually, what? I had 0 ammo on my peacemaker, and it
yeah,
it pulled one out.
ammo.
That was weird. No,
Huh.
this is the run I just finished. Oh, maybe I had at least one.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, there's a lot of tricks that are a little bit that have a little bit of leeway when it comes to the setups. But there are certain tricks that just are so much easier. Is your audio out of sync? I don't know.
I have the stream muted because I don't want to hear my voice.
Yeah, same.
is there another match after this one?
Yeah,
There is, right? It's Bin versus
bit and split.
Bin and Split. Okay.
Indeed.
Isn't Majora and Jordan tonight as well? After that,
I thought so.
I think no, that's what I read on the schedule anyway, but I don't know.
Oh,
Yes,
I'm
yeah.
gonna say yes.
Majora and Borders after that one.
Yeah, very nice. And that's what I'm excited to see, actually. JP struggling with the boxes a little bit here.
What's
Oh
happening?
no, I don't know.
JP, if you die to the boxes, I don't know, man.
Metalhead just went
Yeah, that
zoom.
was interesting.
Oh, you can have half a peacemaker shot left and shoot from 0. I did not know that. Very
That's-
interesting.
Very interesting, yeah. Little tip for them, by the way. I don't. I do this because it's safe. Just finish one of the boxes and then do the second one. Just it's a lot easier, I think, personally. But I'm not going to tell people how to speedrun because people are better than I am. So, you know.
If you know, I mean, if you know something about the game, there's no shame in sharing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if you think someone's better than you, they might not know something. Not everyone knows everything, except
Yeah,
Headstrong.
well-
I feel like Headstrong knows everything.
Yeah,
Love this video.
I often go into the chat and it's like, oh my god, I did this thing today, and she's like, oh yeah, that's cool. I've done that too.
Yep.
I'm like, oh,
Yeah, that's what
okay,
happens.
okay. I'm like, yeah, thanks, yeah.
So I'm gonna guess and say that JP is not gonna go for shaft skip.
He could surprise us all.
Could have been practicing.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, JP, you can DM me, or I mean anyone in the Discord too is happy to help if you have any questions about like something you see in a VOD or something.
please DM me. I'm lonely.
Oh, he's going
Oh,
for
he
shots.
is going
Oh,
for it.
whoa! Surprising me at least. Well, I
Oh,
mean, that's
but
not
no
quite how
Zuma.
you. That's not quite how you go for it. You
What do you
gotta
mean?
keep the
He's
zoomer.
found a new way. I'm very proud. It's very
I am
unexpected.
very proud. Yeah.
You know what? In our race, Rubik's, I'm gonna go for shaft skip as well.
Yeah, I am too.
I mean, you can do it. I can't.
I think
I
he's
saw
gonna
I
go
saw
for
in chat
Oliver.
that you did shaft skip earlier.
Oh, no.
I did it in
Oh, okay.
I did it in Bin's race. Me and Bin had a practice race the other day, and I did it in that one successfully for like the first time ever in a run. And I was so proud of myself, but you know, the run was awful, so it didn't PB.
There we go. JP gets. Oh, got the
Nah.
Zuma over, but put back in.
That is some BS right there. I'll be honest.
Unfortunate. Hey, I'll say I'm proud that you went for it.
I'm very proud that you attempted something out of your comfort zone. That was impressive. That run was only a minute off PB. It was still so bad though. I made so many silly mistakes. I almost brought it back at the end though. So yeah, I had a 140. I had a 140 escape. I don't think that run was going anywhere from the start of the list, but you know. But yes. JP just doing the regular driving, well jetboarding I suppose over to stadium here. Headstrong still on Metalhead Mash. Very
Yeah, she's really taking a long time doing this mission. I thought it only took like a few minutes, but
damn yeah. Oh, look at that.
oh, Oh, she's doing it.
She's doing it. She's teleporting. What's going on? And Trunks found a way to just skip it into Underport quicker. Like teleporting right there.
Oh, she hard
Headstrong's
locked.
crashed.
Damn.
That's unlucky.
Rough. Man, she got to pull out the backups. Yeah, there's no. I mean, nothing too much to say about this section. It's just shoot the metalheads. Wee wee.
JP is on 1 health though, so that could be a little spicy.
Can he do it?
That is a good idea, Ben. And tombstones, yeah. Wait, you guys don't have them memorized? What did I just say?
I mean, mine's sellotaped to my wall. I can see it above my monitor. So,
Yeah. I used to have a printout that I had taped to the bottom of my CRT.
it's smart as long as you can see it, you know. It is definitely
Ben,
nice to have it memorized, but my memory isn't that good, so.
Ben, do you have them memorized? Pioneer? Real runner? Oh, never mind. Oh, you just improvise. Fair enough. Okay. That works. I like listening to the songs.
Yeah, they're very, very nice, nice little melodies, you know.
Da 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 da. A banger. Da 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 da. I want that one to play at my wedding.
Kind of love
Bing
that
bong
video.
bong bing, bing bing bong. Yeah, Headstrong. She's been at Metalhead Mash for like 10 minutes now.
Taking her a long time for that one.
Yeah. She'll get past it though eventually. Wait, did JP miss the hover? Or was that just the other wrong warp or wrong warp? What am I?
I will see how the hover.
Dude, I've been watching too much GDQ.
Headstrong is going to uncrash the game, mark my words. Well, I would love to see that.
Doesn't look like JP either knows about or oh no. Well, hey, I spoke too soon. This is a head. Never mind. I spoke again too soon. I spoke too soon twice. Maybe I spoke too soon a third time. Yeah. Okay.
My man bamboozled you.
Up. You know,
Just, yeah.
just a complete improv. I believe you.
I think this is one of those ones where if you miss it, you want to just go around because backing it up is slower than just walking around. But he's going for it, so respect for that.
I was sick in bed for like the last week, so I basically just had GDQ running the whole time. I wasn't sure when Wham started because I wasn't like on my phone or anything. Otherwise, yeah, I actually would have put on Wham instead. Just the home stretch here now. Just gotta go to the big spider guy and shoot him a bunch to beat the game.
Hell yeah.
I did not. I actually wanted to go back and watch that JP. Shorter than Plant Boston Jack 1. True. Okay, but anyone who says that this isn't the well, wait, Headstrong is. Oh wait, I don't. Hold on a second.
Oh, Headstrong will walk to the garage.
Damn. Kind of new ways to break the game right there. Headstrong, gonna need to know how you did that one.
Did you like do some oh, what do they do in Ocarina of Time? Oh no, she's back.
Oh, and hard
She went
luck,
back.
yeah.
She already
Damn.
again.
Damn.
I love this. This is a nice picture. Tell you in 2 years. Headstrong's hiding strats now. The world is not ready. Honestly, I think if we learned about a wrong warp in Jack 2, I don't think anyone would be prepared for it.
JP might run into some ammo trouble here.
Yeah. It's really important to learn the iframes of core. That way you can know the best times to shoot and preserve ammo, and that's nice. A 11706.